channel. Today we're going to be talking about fall books, fall recommendations, my fall TBR. So I have all of my fall recommendations on this side, and then this side is all the books that I own right now that I'm planning on reading this fall or that I want to try to get to. We're gonna go through, I'm gonna do my fall recommendations first, and then I'll show you guys what I'm planning hopefully to read this fall. So the first two recommendations are two books from Ashley Poston, The 7-Year Slip and The Dead Romantics. These are just perfect fall books, I feel like. But they're very magical. Like this one, she can see ghosts and communicate with ghosts, and she ends up falling for someone that is a ghost. So this one, I know it sounds strange, but once you read it, trust me, you'll really like it. And then this one, she inherits her aunt's apartment, and it's like a time traveling apartment. This one, it also sounds strange, but the way it plans out is just such a beautiful story. They both are such beautiful stories. And then I have an Allie Hazelwood recommendation. This is Bride. This is like her first paranormal romance, but I absolutely love this. It deals with vampires, werewolves, and it's Allie Hazelwood, so obviously it's good. This one I really enjoyed. I'm hoping we get more in like this world, but I don't know if we are, so hopefully we do. And then the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. This one was like blowing up all over TikTok and Instagram, and this one it kind of gives off Gilmore Girl vibes, but there's a mystery. So I really liked it. It's like small town. She owns a coffee shop that she inherits from her aunt. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was perfect for fall time. And then Belladonna. This one, she can communicate with death and see death. It's kind of like a mystery. It's not really, I wouldn't say dark, but it is on like the darker side. There's gonna be 3 in the series now. I really liked it. It was a little bit slow at first, but once you get going, it keeps you like intrigued. And I'm excited to read the second and third one because it doesn't really end on a cliffhanger, but it kind of does. So yeah, definitely recommend for fall time. And then I have a little series, the Inheritance Games series. I don't know why this makes me think of fall when I read it. This one, you're like kind of solving riddles and mysteries along with the characters in these books, and she has like 2 spin-offs off of this series. It's like the Hawthorne brothers, and then I don't even know what it's called. I'm not even gonna try to remember. She pretty much gets left like this billionaire's whole entire fortune, so she has to kind of figure out why, and the billionaire's grandsons are kind of confused, so you kind of see them figure it out. I will say I think I like the second one the best, but I would definitely recommend reading it in order. And then we have Assistant to the Villain. The second one comes out in August, which I'm really excited because it left on a cliffhanger, but I really enjoyed this one. I'm a huge villain fan, and when I saw this title, I just knew I had to read it. And she kind of works she's the assistant for this notorious villain, and she ends up falling in love with him. But I might have to reread that because the way it ended, I feel like it's gonna just lead right into the second one, and then there's a third one coming out next fall. And then I have 2 series by the same author. This one is Once Upon a Broken Heart. I don't have the third one since it's not out in paperback yet, but these 2 are absolutely incredible. I feel like either reading this during the fall or the springtime would be best, but it's just so magical, and Stephanie Garber is my favorite. And then we have one of my all-time favorite fantasy series, Caraval. This is set in the same world as Once Upon a Broken Heart, so we see some characters from Caraval in that series. So I always get people asking me if they have to read this one first before that one, and I definitely recommend read this one first, because you don't have to, but it just makes it that much better. So definitely recommend read Caraval, Akatar, and Throne of Glass. And Akatar, I've read the entire series, and I definitely feel like fall time or also springtime, kind of like with Caraval, is perfect for this one. And I recommend reading this series first and then go in with Throne of Glass and then Crescent City. This one I am 4 books in and I absolutely love it. This one is definitely more character driven, and Akatar was more like romance driven. This one, it's a longer series. There's 8 books, so it is like a commitment, and I wouldn't take too long of a break in between the books too, because you don't want to forget what happened. I'm currently reading Throne of Glass, so I have not picked up any other books besides Throne of Glass for like the last couple weeks. And yeah, I'm on the 4th one, so I have 5 left. No. Yeah, I have 4 left, the big ones. One of them is the tandem read, so I'm a little nervous about that because you have to read them at the same time. So let me know if you've done that, because that makes me nervous. And then I have Hooked. This is the first book in the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. This one's kind of like a darker villain story. It's kind of based off of Captain Hook. This is the only one I've read. I definitely want to finish the series. There's another one coming out next year, I think, but I really enjoyed it. It's definitely darker, so if you like dark novels, you'll probably like it. And then the last 2 for my recommendations is Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and then the 3rd one comes out in January, which I literally cannot wait for that one. Fourth Wing, I definitely recommend giving a chance. I know it's kind of intimidating because it is so well loved, but Iron Flame, a lot of people were kind of disappointed by it. I was a little bit disappointed, but the ending was just crazy, so it made me really excited and nervous for the 3rd one. So I still recommend to read it. So now my fall TBR. I have The Fate Mate by Lana Ferguson. This one I heard is very similar to Bride, so I think I would probably really like it. The wolf shifters agree to be fake mates but unexpectedly find something real. Yeah, so it's a paranormal romance, and I heard a lot of amazing things. A lot of people were reading this after Bride came out, and yeah, so I'm excited for that. And then we have a lot of fantasy, because I feel like fall time is perfect for fantasy. So I'm not going to start any fantasy series until I finish Throne of Glass, because again, I don't want to take too long of a break in between the books. I'd rather just finish Throne of Glass and then go into maybe like a shorter fantasy like this one. This is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This one I'm sure you've seen. Is pretty popular. It just looks very dark and intimidating to me, but a lot of people really love this, so I feel like I need to give it a chance. Kingdom of the Wicked. This one I actually started, you can see the tabs, and then I just wasn't in a fantasy mood, so I DNF'd it for now. I'm going to end up coming back to it because I just know a lot of people really liked it, and I think I could really enjoy it if I just gave it the chance. So this one I might go into after Throne of Glass. I don't know, I think I got like 80 pages in, so I'm definitely gonna give it a chance again. Let me know if you've read it. Along with Kingdom of the Wicked, this is kind of in the same world, I think, but it says Throne of the Fallen, and then the second one comes out soon, I think. This is like one of the brothers of the first one. I don't know how they're related, but I heard this one is really good. But I want to read Kingdom of the Wicked first, like that series. And then we have Powerless, which I know this is so popular. I have not seen any bad thing about it. It's Powerless, and there's like the little novella Powerful, and then Reckless. which I think Reckless I'm going to be unboxing in my next unboxing haul in a couple weeks. This one I have had on my TBR for a while, but again, I just wasn't in a fantasy mood all summer until recently, but I'm not going to start this for probably a couple months, I'd say. And then Light Lark by Alex Astor. This one I heard is kind of like a Hunger Games type of book. It says, every 100 years, the island of Light Lark appears for only 100 days to host a deadly game where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled power. Each ruler has something to hide. Each curse is uniquely wicked. To break them and save themselves and their realms, one ruler must die. So, it sounds interesting, intriguing. The second one, there's 3 now, I think. Or there's going to be a third. I don't know, but I heard it is super good too. And then I have the other 2 books that I physically own in the Never After series. This is the second one and this is the third one. They're all on Kindle Unlimited. So I just want to finish these because I've owned them for just so long. This one I think it's based off of kind of like The Lion King, and then this one's like is Wizard of Oz, I think. I want to read this fall. And then also the second one too. But yeah, this is like a dark romance. This screams fall, Halloween time. So I'll probably get to it then. And then I have You Again by Kate Goldbeck. This cover is just fall. Like that's it. It's just fall. I don't know what this is about. I don't know anything about it. I honestly bought it because I saw the cover. One more series, Divine Rivals, Ruthless Vows. This one, it's a young adult, I think. They're both on Kindle Unlimited too. I just wanted the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition and then to have it match. This one I've been trying not to see anything about it so I don't want to spoil anything for myself. So I don't know what it's about. I know there's a magical typewriter and that's about it, and it takes place during like a war or something. I don't know. And then this was just a random buy for me. It's Where the Dark Stands Still. This is also a YA fantasy. I think it kind of is like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So I'm intrigued by that because I absolutely love Beauty and the Beast. And the cover is just really pretty. This is the YA Book Club exclusive edition from Barnes & Noble. And I love it. So hopefully I'll get to that. And then I have 2 like witchy romances that I haven't read. We have Payback's a Witch and then From Bad to Cursed. And there's like 5 in the series now. I haven't bought them because I want to just read these 2. But I feel like just reading a witchy romance is so fun during fall time, and even you don't even have to read it during fall. I have these 2, Bad Luck Charm and At Last Sight, and these covers are just stunning. I think these are, yeah, these take place in Salem, Massachusetts. This one's about Gwendolyn and Graham, and then Imogen and Cade. So yeah, I definitely want to get to these 2. They're just very long. So maybe I'll read one of them this year and then the next one next year. And I don't know if there's gonna be more than these 2. But yeah, there's almost 500 pages. So don't know about that. Those are all of my fall recs and my fall TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.